first go. Let me tell you what, that's quiet. All right. Now, are you ready for the test? Here we go. Hey, good morning and welcome back to the channel. I have got some really good news. I was able to pick up one of the first two Predator 11,500 watt inverter generators, tri-fuel, at our Tractor Supply store here in Waimama. They got two, and I went and picked up the first one, and there is still one left, but I doubt it's still there. I happened to be watching a YouTube channel where somebody picked one up in their store too, or as well I should say, got a allotment of two, and they were both purchased the same day they made it to the store. So I was in the right place at the right time and picked one up. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to set this thing up. It's pretty heavy, it's 250 pounds, so definitely need two people to get it off. I happen to have my little friend, John Deere, that's gonna help me with get this one off the truck because it took two of us to get it on here. But yeah, sit back, relax, and watch to the end. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna test it, which is a little bit unconventional. So stay tuned for that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing unloaded. And then from there, I gotta go show a boat in St. Pete. And after that, I'll come back and set it up. So perfect day for that. Be back. All right, so it is time to unbox this thing. All right, here we go. I think I mentioned previously that I've been waiting over a year for this thing. They announced it last year, and I think it was supposed to be available either in the fall of 2024 or spring of 2025, but it's now November, and November 8th or November 9th. Forget what date it is, but these just got shipped to our local store. And this thing is a beast. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to cut down this side and then roll it out. Let's see if we can do that. And then we'll show you how to set it up. And then I will show you how I'm going to test it. Okay, so I'm going to try and slide this back a little bit. No, I'm not. You undo these tabs and this comes off. It used to have a nice little sound shield there, but my dog just took off with it and decided to shred it out in the yard. So be careful when you lay this stuff down. And this is the dipstick here. I removed it. That's where the oil goes, right in there. I'm sure Honda's gonna love that. I'm using their 10W30 and the competitors. That is 1 quart. I could see the oil all the way up to the top, so I am probably only going to put the 1 quart in. Go ahead and check it. It's nice and snug. I do have this to make oil changes super easy. Just pull that out, open that up, drain it down, and then tuck it back up in there. So we are all done on this side. That's unlocked, that's unlocked. And this goes up, in, lock, lock. All right, that's it on this side. Now next, we have to connect the battery. I'm definitely not going to be putting gas in this. I'm going to run mine on propane. Make sure you don't forget this part here, and that's to connect your battery. There we go. So you got your battery connected right here. And this unit has a trickle charger that you can use to trickle charge this battery right here, your start battery, while it's not in use, which is really nice to have. I'll show you where that port is. All right, nice and tight. That's it. So then this goes up in here, like so. Snap, 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 snap. Lock, lock. All right. Let's have a look at the front. Yeah, here's the little trickle charger right there for your battery, which is pretty cool. And then this is where your propane or natural gas goes. These are all unwrapped. So you got your 20 amp 110s. You got a 30 amp, 3-prong and a 4-prong. And then there's your 50 amp for RVs, RV. And those all snap down nice. And I'm probably going to always keep it on 120, 240. Definitely going to be using this outlet right here for my test. And I'm going to go ahead and get it connected to my propane tank now. And I think I'm going to roll this outside. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the accessories that come with it. High quality stuff. This is really pretty heavy duty for your gas line, for your propane. And this is the little trickle charger for your start battery on the unit that plugs in right here. And then you got your remote start, which is pretty cool. And then you got a little tool kit, probably to change the spark plug, if I had to guess. And then, look at that. You get one of those. And why that's important, that will go right in here, like so. Just like that. And then, over here, this is our camper plug. Look at that. This will plug right there like that. And then this will go right into the generator just like that. Pretty cool. So it's already set up for the RV, which is very cool. All right. Now I'm going to connect up the gas line and let's see if we can get this sucker started. All right, so what I'm going to do, let's see if I can't bleed this a little bit. Now it's going to shut off. So it's going to take a couple of cycles to get it started, but that's okay. All right. Okay, we got the gas on. I got the valve open up there. And all you need to do is press this button twice. Oh, wow. First go. Let me tell you what, that's quiet. I'm sitting right here. That is quiet. So we have I think a 13,000 watt non-inverter generator, but man, it was so loud, I can't even tell you. As far away as I tried to get it from the camper during Milton, we were without power here for, I don't know, 6 days. And I ran it on propane, but it was just so loud. This is absolutely quiet. That's on eco mode. Take it off of eco mode. Even that. All right. Now, are you ready for the test? Here we go. I'll unplug this from the truck first. Now, the one thing I don't know, I don't think this is going to work in eco mode. So we're going to go ahead. And if this works, I'm still going to do solar at some point and a battery backup system with an inverter. But in a pinch, if this works, I can't get that plugged in. There we go. All right. That's plugged in there. We're going to go ahead and take this. See. And there you have it. We are charging at 6 kilowatts. We're right at the max, 7.8 kilowatts. There's obviously some loss between the cord and the truck, but the truck is right now charging at 6 kilowatts using propane. We'll be able to charge this one as well in a pinch. But that's one heck of a load. It's rated at 8,100 kilowatts, or 8.1 kilowatts, I should say. And this generator is perfect. So you can charge a Tesla, but you can only use a 30 amp charger, which is what this truck came with. I upgraded. My wife's came with a 30 amp charger as well, and I upgraded to this 40 amp one just to give it a little bit faster charge. But yeah, I'm gonna let this run for a little bit, see how it goes. But it definitely had to find its way when I first started it, but it definitely is charging perfectly right now. And I'm not overloading anything. So yeah, if you're in the market for an inverter generator, this one's the one to get. Tri-fuel, super quiet. Very happy, very happy. I think I also mentioned I have the 5,000 watt inverter generator as well. That's also tri-fuel. And I love that little guy too. That's plenty for the camper. And this one's perfect for an EV. If you got an EV and you're in an emergency pinch. And I have 3 of these tanks. I have 3 100-pound tanks. I'm prepared for a hurricane or whatever gets thrown at me. And again, like I said, I'm going to end up doing a solar array up on top of this carport here. And because the way the sun goes, that gets full sun all day long. And then inside the Connex is where I'll put my batteries and my charge controllers and inverter. So yeah, pretty excited about it. Like I said, I'll let this run a little bit and then I'll come back and we can check to see what the charge progress is. Right now our current range is 147 miles, and whether I'm plugged into the commercial power, or residential power I should say, it's still going to charge at 6 kilowatts no matter what. So this will be ready by 7:30 tonight. It'll be a full charge and I'll have a range of about at 85%, I think I have a range of about 360, 370 miles. Well, it'll be 335 because I don't baby this truck. I drive it. It's so much torque. It's so much fun. But yeah, we're in good shape. Well, hopefully this was helpful. You gotta act pretty quick if you want to get one of these because each of the stores, I guess, are allocated 2 for now. And I got the first one out of the Waimama store in Waimama, Florida, Hillsborough County. So once word gets out, I know there's other people that have been waiting for this because I saw it at, I think it was a SEMA show or some equipment show where Harbor Freight was showing off all their new stuff. But it took a lot longer for them to get this released, and there's probably some tariff stuff that was involved. I don't know. But I ended up paying $21.99 for the unit, and I put it on my Harbor Freight card, 36 months, 0 interest. Why not? So that's what I did. But yeah, so far, super happy with this thing. I'll check back in just a little bit. Okay, so I'm getting ready to shut this down. This is a very successful test. I've added a few miles already. I am still charging at 6 kilowatts. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut the generator down because there's no sense in me charging on the generator when I have commercial power. So beautiful. So if this was helpful, love to hear your comments. Give it a like, give it a share. Would appreciate it. All right, you guys have a great day. Till next time.